Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Nicky's husband 1016 and today I have a special video for you guys. I'm here to review and unbox the one and only phone that everybody is still waiting to get their hands on due to the 29 city hotspots that Samsung decided to release. You ready for this? The one and only T-Mobile Galaxy S3, the blue pebble version. I have the 16 gig. I called all the Walmarts in my town and luckily one had it in stock. One had told me they had it in stock, but she asked somebody else and then they said they didn't. So, oh well, at least I'm lucky, right? Upgraded from a HTC One S, and I'm really glad to have this high-end phone that everybody's waiting to get their hands on. As you can see, very nice box. Not bad. Looks very professional. It comes with the 4G. I think this phone is running the 42 Mbps. I'm hoping it is, because the HTC One was. It is NFC enabled, so you could do fun stuff with NFC as I think Samsung Beam and all that stuff. I'll be talking about it later in later reviews. Ultra Play, the beautiful 4.8-inch HD Super AMOLED display, 1.5 GHz dual-core processor, the S4 for United States with 2 GB of RAM, which should make this phone awesome and smooth. 8 megapixel rear camera, which I think competes very equally to the iPhone and to the HTC One S and HTC One X. It records 1080p Full HD, the best recording you could ever think about. I'll be doing some video recording stuff just to show you the beautiful recordings that it does. Let's open this box. Oh, that's just the cover, as you can see. Right. Here's the box. I went to Walmart. They decided to open it for me. I was really disappointed, but oh well, they gotta do what they gotta do. You open the box. You normally have the phone in there. You take out the screen cover and all that stuff. You remove this, just the cover, I guess. My SIM card. SIM card plastic, I guess. This was the back cover. They removed the back cover. I was really a little bit sad because I didn't rip it off myself. But oh well. You open this up, and you got the normal stuff, warranty, recycle stuff. I have nothing to recycle, so I have the Galaxy S3 starting guide, as you can see, and warranty papers that big. Something you will read when you get bored. I got the USB cable, shiny. Oops, sorry. I got the headbutts. As you can see, different sizes, whichever one you want to use. The nice white headphones from Samsung. I hope they're good quality, because paid big money for this phone, you know what I'm saying? Then we got the charger, shiny also. Alright, let's put all this stuff back in there, because everybody knows what they want to see, and we'll get to that. I was at the store and they were really excited about me buying the phone, obviously. There was a worker there with a Galaxy S2 and he was like, is it worth the upgrade? Is it worth the upgrade? Is it worth the upgrade? And I told him, you know what? If you got an S2, it's up to you. But to me, I think this phone is the best phone out right now, and I think this one might be one of the first phones that I might be keeping for, I would say, maybe a year. I hope, maybe not. I'm those types of people that like to have the high-end phones when they come out, but Galaxy, they're really proving a point here, bringing this top-of-the-line phones. So we'll just have to see. And here's what you guys have been waiting for: the Galaxy S3. As you can see, if you would ask somebody, is this plastic? They would say no. It's metal. Probably. It's very shiny. As you can see, the color, you can barely see that it's blue, but when you have it in your hand, it's a totally different thing. It looks like it's actually metal, but I'm telling you, Samsung uses plastic but knows how to make it look good. This button, people are arguing about being different color and whatever, but still, man, it's awesome. People think it's a speaker. I tell you, some people are like, what is that at the bottom? I'm like, it's a button. Oh, I thought it was a speaker. The one feature that I did not notice from other reviews that nobody said anything is the buttons down here. You can't see the buttons. There's no cutout of the plastic or anything that shows the buttons. Front facing camera looks awesome. 2 sensors and the LED indicator. Volume rocker. Power button. Headphone jack. Mic. USB port. Mic. It comes with NFC, 8 megapixel camera with sensor, flash, and this is the new speaker. They always have it at the bottom. Now they have it up there. The thing that I like about this phone is the T-Mobile brand. It's in the back. Have you seen it? It's not in the front. Only Samsung. I like that. Pretty good of Samsung to do that. I had the Note and had AT&T all over it. I don't like that. This phone now uses micro SIM, so if you get it, you're gonna have to get a micro SIM. And here we go. Let's turn this baby on. The first thing when I turned it on is this. That's just amazing. You can just touch each one, whichever icon you want, and it'll open it. Facebook detection. What am I talking about? Face detection. I have the little app, the setting that the phone, sees my eye and supposedly stays on. I haven't tried it, but let's see if it works. I recently put my SIM card in there. 32 gigs. This is the 16 gig. Plus my 32 gig should be enough memory. I don't need to buy the 32 gig. I got that 32 gig class 8 for $20 on sale. So I got my deal. As you can see, very fluid, no lag. When you get this phone for the first time, you turn it on, there's a lot of bloatware, all those programs that they just put on the screens to show you that it had, what you could do. And here it is, system menu. You saw that? Special effect. Change from gingerbread to ice cream sandwich. That's a new one. The good thing about this is it never ends. It says the same thing over and over, but it never stops. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty fluid, as you can see, once again. And if you want to go to your widgets, you don't have to scroll all the way. You just go up here, and there it is, all your widgets. Has the motion sense, so if you want to install an app here, you go this way to go that way and whatever. Resize, as you saw. I like the weather app here. It looks pretty awesome. Got that pop-up saying that I could shake it, and apparently it refreshes, but we'll have to see that later on another review. As you can see, the screen is pretty awesome, pretty bright.